I don't know what we walked out into.
Yeah. Tokyo is overwhelming in a way we didn't expect. We spent 5 days exploring the city from the chaos to the quiet, and it turned into one of the most unforgettable trips we've ever taken. Now, how do you visit a city this large and there's so much to see and do? If you are near here, we're Ruth and Martin, exploring the world and enjoying every step of the journey. We have just a few days to discover, if that's even possible, everything that makes Tokyo, Tokyo. Now, getting to Japan is no easy task, especially from the east coast of the United States. Our travel days started at 4 a.m. from Tampa, Florida.
It's a really early start.
With a flight to Charlotte, North Carolina.
One down.
From there, we boarded a flight to Los Angeles.
Number 2.
In LA, we met up with our son, Jason, who will be joining us on the trip.
You ready to go to Japan?
Yeah. And where we boarded our 11-hour flight to Tokyo.
Later, we're here.
We've always found that the excitement of being in a new city is a cure for, or at least delays jet lag. As Tokyo can be overwhelming with its energy and density, we thought we'd start with something easy and calm, ease into the city. So our first stop was the Meiji Jingu Shrine.
Crazy, we're right in the middle of the city and there's all of this greenery, lush trees.
So we're in this peaceful forest setting, and there's this voice echoing through from some speaker somewhere, no idea where, but it just kind of ruined the peaceful vibe. Oh, there's the speaker. I see the speaker. Through the trees, there's a big speaker. Are you thirsty?
It's a lot of sake.
These are all barrels of sake, and then you have wine for right here as well.
We're purified, now we're going in.
This is pretty sick.
Yeah, I mean, it's really kind of pretty. And they serve as a place for worship, spiritual purification, as a central social hub in the community.
Super holy place where the emperor's soul is.
What'd you do?
Made some wishes and good vibes and healing to the Peters family.
From the traditional to the modern, cultural significance takes different forms in Tokyo. We stepped out of the park and into Harajuku. While just a short walk away from the Meiji Jingu Shrine, it feels light years away. Tokyo is made up of many different neighborhoods. They are almost cities within a city. Each has its own style and culture, and it would take a lifetime to fully explore each. Harajuku is famous for being at the forefront of fashion and for just being plain weird. And to imagine this is so close to the Meiji Jingu Shrine, it really is the two sides of Tokyo blocks apart. There's something wrong with all these animal cafes, I'm sorry. I mean, I love hanging out with dogs, but just having a cafe where people are just constantly touching dogs seems a little overkill.
Are you hungry for a snack?
I think we can try and find something here. And not McDonald's.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
No?
Nothing is bad about a fried potato.
Fried potato. Nothing special, but still tasty. Our final stop today was back in Shibuya. Whether watching from the sides or crossing ourselves, it's organized chaos.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go. The sea of humanity. You constantly have to dodge people, even if you're trying to walk in a straight line, because people are just crisscrossing everywhere. It really is scrambled eggs. But we're doing it.
We are.
Oh, and we made it. It's crazy that an intersection is a tourist attraction, but it's still kind of fun to watch.
On a misty night, there was only one thing we wanted to eat: ramen. Ichiran Ramen is a restaurant concept where you eat solo and order from a vending machine. Order, take your tickets, fill out your preferences, wait for an open spot.
Gonna have some ramen.
Then sit and be patient as your order starts coming.
Are you ready for some ramen? So Ruth is here. Wall. Jason. And the ramen comes right out of this little window. The anticipation is killing me. I'm so excited for ramen. And this little window is going to be the magic window where the ramen will appear. Arigato. Oh. From the magic window comes the ramen.
It is so hot, it's steaming up my glasses. All right, look at this jammy egg. It's so perfect. So perfect. Delish.
This is really good. Worth the wait. Broth is really nicely spiced. The egg is beautiful shade of orange. Noodles are soft, the char siu melts in your mouth. Absolutely delicious. Jet lag setting in, we headed back to the hotel and called it a night. The next morning, Jason headed off to do some shopping while Ruth and I started our day making sushi.
And after that, let's make this one. This one. It might be like this in the middle.
Unfortunately, it was a little loud in the classroom and hard to talk, but we made both a roll and some nigiri sushi, while learning about sushi traditions and its use of fish, as well as the precision and meticulousness of its preparation. While our precision and meticulousness was lacking, and our sushi wasn't going to win any awards, it actually tasted pretty good, and we had a good time in the class.
I don't think my presentation's gonna go very far.
After our sushi class and lunch, we headed to the Imperial Palace. Now, we did do a tour of the palace grounds, but with so many people on each tour and multiple tours happening at the same time, and a speaker system that was out of the 80s, it was not, let's say, a worthwhile experience.
And this is the tour. So there are good tours and there are bad tours. This palace tour would fall into the bad tour category. Oh well. At least if we're behind the wall, we get to walk around a bit, but lacking in organization and lacking in being able to understand anything.
so we spent more time outside the walls.
How long do they say that the Emperor's family's been around?
The lineage goes back 2,800 years.
Wow, that's a super long time.
I don't know what we walked out into.
Yeah.
Age is a relative term in Japan, and later that afternoon we visited the oldest temple in Tokyo. Built in 628 AD, Senso-ji Temple and Shrine is dedicated to compassion, and it's one of the most visited religious sites in the world. What do you got?
I got my fortune,
And
and it's a good one.
it's a good one.
I did pick a good regular fortune.
So what does it say?
Just like the full moon on the 15th at night is brilliant, your fortune will be full brilliant.
Brilliant.
You have no trouble in your mind, and at heart, like the moon is clear and clean. The dark clouds are not seen in the sky anywhere. No clouds are found all over the sky. It is really clean, clear, and beautiful.
Nice. I like that.
Ah, a good one.
Even in a place as visited as this, there are areas of quiet to be found.
This is so quiet back here. It's so peaceful.
Yeah, it's much nicer back here, especially with all the koi fish. Along with Jason, we spent the evening checking out the electric neighborhood of Akihabara. And while we spent way too much money in the arcade, we had a lot of good fun.
Probably not. I don't know.
Research won't work.
Probably not. I don't know. So close.
It's so freaking close.
I feel. Yeah. Yeah. It has to hit that row. What's up? Yeah, it has to hit that row. Yes! Thanks. That was so much fun. Yesterday was all traditional, today is all about immersion.
There are 4 areas of teamLab planets.
To call teamLab planets just a museum or even an exhibition is like calling the Grand Canyon a ditch. It's a fully immersive, multi-sensory experience that pulls you into the art itself.
I love orchids, so this is so gorgeous. This room is giving me Teletubbies in space vibes.
Wow.
With 7 rooms and infinite interactive experiences, it's good fun to just wander and get lost.
Difficult, isn't it?
It is a little more challenging than you would think. I'm gonna do the splits. I made it.
Wow. Isn't it disorienting with all the
It
lights
is-
going around?
It's disorienting, and it looks, you're moving so much more when you're doing it than what
Yeah.
it appears.
like being on safari.
I know, but a colorful safari.
You don't even know where to look.
Right.
What are we getting ourselves into here?
Here we go.
Some warm water, like we're walking uphill. Whoa.
We spent several hours, frankly, being in sensory overload with the creativity, the technology, and the fun of being in such a magical playground.
Feels like it goes on for miles and miles.
It's really cool. Then you get a glimpse of yourself in the mirror.
Yeah.
What's crazy about Tokyo is just how playful it can be while still so serious and efficient. We spent the rest of the afternoon shopping and checking out Shinjuku.
It's mandatory when you come to Japan that you have to find Godzilla, and we did.
All right, we're going full immersion now. Got the costumes on and we're about to get in the car. All right, we're all loaded up. We're ready to head out. This is gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna be driving through the streets of Tokyo in a go-kart. Oh my lord. Can't believe we're doing this. All right, this is pretty fun. Oh my god! Oh shit! That's nuts. That's absolutely nuts. A little freaky with all the cars and you're super small. We're, I think, heading towards the scramble crossing now. Oh my god, there's so many cars here. I can't imagine. The drivers in Japan don't really love these carts. Okay, we're at the Shibuya Crossing now. I feel like Richard Hammond or Jeremy Clarkson. I got the speed. That was so much fun. It was awesome. Yeah, it was crazy driving through the streets of Shibuya, but now we're gonna get a beer. Great way to end the night. Cheers, Kapai.
Do you think we're going to see Mount Fuji today?
I don't know. It'll be fun.
After the crazy day we had yesterday, we needed to find some calm. Japan is full of symbolism, and one of the most iconic and beautiful is Mount Fuji. As a beacon for purity, perseverance, and eternity, it rises over the landscape just about an hour outside of Tokyo. And if it's clear, there may be no better place to see it than Lake Kawaguchi.
So unfortunately, we can't see Mount Fuji. Somewhere over there. But all we got is clouds. But we do have a great view of what looks like to be an amazing theme park.
With no mountain views, we headed back down to check out the lake.
There's a tiny bit of Mount Fuji right there. So it's starting to clear a little bit. We're gonna try our luck and walk around the lake and see if we can get a glimpse of Mount Fuji. I don't think we're gonna get to see Mount Fuji today.
No, probably not, but we're taking a really nice walk along the lake, getting some really nice views, and it's actually warmed up, so it's a beautiful day.
Yeah.
Look at that. We're just cutting out that top, but what a spectacular view. After the energy of Tokyo, Lake Kawaguchi gave us something different. Fuji stayed hidden, but this was exactly what we needed. Reverence and artistry is a hallmark of Japanese cooking, and nowhere is that more on display than at a Japanese steakhouse. With a 2-hour all-you-can-eat A5 Japanese Wagyu marbled and lean steak course, and with an all-you-can-drink add-on for about $90 per person, it was an experience we had to do. Now, we had planned on fully filming this culinary adventure, but in all honesty, we got so excited about the steak that we just put the camera down and just savored the mastery, the artistry, and of course, every bite. Was it worth the money? In our opinion, yes. The steak was rich and tender like butter, and the additional appetizer and dessert, along with the included drinks, made this a highlight of our trip. We left with full bellies and one picture of Ruth with a piece of steak. It's our last morning before we head to Tokyo Disney, and before we can check in at our hotel, there's a neighborhood and a big attraction we wanted to check out.
What is going on here?
That is some Japanese weird art. Okay then. How about before we go do that, we go get something to eat first, yeah?
We popped into a traditional tempura restaurant for a bit of lunch.
It's fabulous. There's so much food, there's no way I can eat all of this. Whew. Oh my gosh, I am so stuffed.
That was so
It's
good.
So good though.
That was so good.
You can't get more authentic than this. This is like a hole in the wall, amazing amount of food. I couldn't even finish it. All for the both of us, it was like $13.
Yeah.
That was it.
And you can't get much more hole in the wall than that. That was a really tiny place that's easy to miss. That's fantastic.
That is one tall building.
Oh, here's.
At a height of 634 meters, the Tokyo Skytree is the tallest tower in the world, and the third tallest structure behind the Merdeka Tower in Kuala Lumpur and the Burj Khalifa in Dubai. There are two main observation areas, the first one at 350 meters and the second at 450 meters.
The city goes on for miles and miles. The city doesn't end.
So people say that New York is big, LA is big. They have nothing compared to how big this is.
Not getting to the edge.
Not to the edge.
Looking out over the city, we realized it's impossible to see or do everything in Tokyo in one short trip. It's overwhelming, no doubt, but completely worth it. A vast, complex city that's part traditional, part futuristic, and unlike anywhere else. And that's why we'll be back. So coming up on our channel, we have more from our adventures in Japan, including Kyoto, Osaka, and Hiroshima. We also have our Tokyo Disney vlog that's already posted, so please check that out. Thank you for your support, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.